In the game of loans, you either win or you learn. Welcome to the game of loans, where fortunes are forged and empires are built. Your hosts, lords of lending and wholesaling, are here to guide you through the realm of real estate and wealth building. Brace yourselves, cash flow is coming.
What's the worst one you've been through?
I bought a house in the 90s, in 1993 or 1994.
I was walking out of high school in 91.
And we had a guy that was friendly with my father. And what this guy was doing that we didn't know, he was just a scumbag. And he ended up in prison, which he deserved. What he was doing was finding elderly people in Brooklyn, okay? People that were old as shit. And then basically stealing properties from them.
Having them sign deeds?
Having them sign deeds, right? Without them even knowing what they're doing, okay? Like giving them $2,000 or $1,500, right? And so we ended up buying 3 properties from this guy. Back then it was like $750,000, right? And after we closed, Attorney General, everything that, we basically lost everything because it was fucked, and then we had to go through the title insurance and everything like that. But I'll give you the best of the best. So back when I started lending, there wasn't like, you grew up similar to me. I graduated high school in 1990. You graduated when?
91, 92, something like that.
Okay,
yeah.
So I'm a couple of years older than you. But I got into the business in 1989 when I was 17, okay? I owned my first mortgage company at the age of 26.
Okay.
So back then, there wasn't the internet. We didn't have any of this stuff.
Yep.
The appraisals weren't coming in like this. I mean, people had to go out there and actually take pictures, and that's how it was. Like, information wasn't flowing as fast as it's flowing today, right? So this flipper, we used to call speculator, this flipper was a client of ours that would refer us business. So he would fix the properties, and then he would, say, refer us and say, hey, go use, Steve. Yep. He's a great guy. He's going to take care of you. So we end up, he supposedly built or fixed 6 properties in one block in Brooklyn. Okay. We get the loans on all 6 properties. We go to closing, close the deals, okay? About 30 days or 45 days later, first payment defaults. None of them make a payment. We're like, what the hell is this? I send my brother, who was my partner at the time, to go check out the homes or even knock on the doors, because we couldn't get in contact with the borrowers or anything. He goes, he says, Steve, there's only 1 out of the 6 homes that's complete. The rest of them were complete burnouts. I said, what are you talking about? We have appraisals showing that these homes are complete. He's like, nope, they're fucking burnouts.
Oh my God.
Right? So now, and we did FHA loans on all of these. So go figure. Right? Back then?
Yeah.
So there's a big, massive investigation. So what this guy did, okay, he sold every house to 4 different people.
No shit.
Okay? He set up the closings within the same day. So he sold 6 homes to 4 different people. That's 24 closings that he had. Okay? With the promise, and he had told people, hey, just close. And when you close, I'm going to fix the property afterwards to the way that you want. So now we're involved in this big, massive lawsuit. We lost about, back then, we lost like $3 million or something like that, just, in total.
Yep.
With so many things, man.
Yeah.
I've gotten jacked so many times. The worst is in like places like Houston. I've lost well over $5 million. over time.
Really?
I keep going back like an idiot. I'm like dumb dog. I'm like that fucking idiot dog. Like, I don't learn my lesson in Houston. Every time I do something in Houston, I get fucked.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I hate Houston. It's the worst fucking city on the planet. But I'll get suckered into another deal in Houston.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing that happened to you?
I've been through a foreclosure, a bankruptcy, and a tax audit. All three of them. Not at the same time,
Okay.
thank fucking God.
You got foreclosed on?
Yeah, I was actually foreclosed on when I was younger. I was in the bar business.
Oh.
I started out in the bar business, and then the first house that I had, we wound up getting foreclosed on. I wound up filing bankruptcy to trigger the stay so that I could stay because I had nowhere to fucking go. So those two things kind of happened simultaneously. Learned a ton from that.
Yeah.
And then woke up one day to a $598,000 tax bill. I was like, what the fuck happened here? And it was a CPA. I didn't know the difference between a bookkeeper and a CPA.
Right.
You know, I thought that a CPA was the person. It's not. Right. It's not that.
Yeah.
It's my wife, then my bookkeeper, then my kids. Like literally in that order for me, because without her, I'm totally dead.
Yeah, me too.
So I didn't realize that was the most important, kind of piece of the puzzle, and I wound up. I mean, I had to sell off some stuff, to get rid of that, that tax bill, but that's never fun.
Oh, I've been there, man.
And I've been.
I mean, I got crushed. I was one of the top lenders in downstate New York from 2002 to 2007 when the meltdown happened. I mean, I had $12 million in liquid cash sitting with Lehman Brothers.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Right? And that was the last of it. I lost 90% of my net worth within 3-week time span.
Yeah.
Panic, bad mistake after panic, bad mistake, and then making good on shit that I should have never made good on.
Yep.
Just because I just, it was just such a fucking mistake. So I tell people I went from never looking at a price tag in 3 weeks. I went from not looking at a price tag on anything to not being able to buy a hamburger.
Yeah.
Legitimately. Yeah. I couldn't afford, in 3 weeks, I couldn't afford to buy myself a hamburger.
I don't really trust anybody who hasn't been through some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you've got to go
through.
They're
lying. I think people are bullshitting.
Yeah.
It's almost like people that pretend or always say, you're married, right?
Yeah.
And you know how marriage is. Marriage is work. I have a great wife, fantastic wife, right? And you have a fantastic wife, right?
Yeah, a long time.
But you can't tell me you don't fight with your wife ever, right? Or that everything, or you've never had this situation within your marriage. That's just a fucking lie. If you've been married over 20 years, there's going to be points where there's some serious stress in that marriage, right?
Hell yeah.
And more than likely, it's your fault or my fault.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're fucking assholes.
Yeah.
But that's just how it is. Yeah. So if you haven't, you're right. If you haven't been through some shit, I don't trust you.
Yeah.
And if you're lying about your marriage, you're just an idiot. Why? Why even lie? You know? Just don't tell me. Like, if you've been married 3 years, you've never had a fight or whatever.
Yeah.
We've been married fucking 20 years. You've had some stress on your marriage.
My wife and I have been together so long that 3 days ago we woke up to a text from my cousin wishing me a happy anniversary, and I looked at my wife and I go, "Is today our fucking anniversary?" She's like, "Yeah, it's your anniversary."
Yeah.
I'm like, "How did we even forget?"
Yeah. I'm the same way.
That's how long we've been together.
Well, it's great. Stacy's
the best.
But I tell her, I'm like, but if I didn't have my wife, I'd probably be in a ditch somewhere. I wouldn't even know how to operate. I don't know how to do anything.
My wife is polar opposite of me.
Yeah.
I'm the business guy, go. And she's like, you have to fucking chill.
Mine too.
You got to chill out. Your head's going to explode.
Yeah. Mine too.
I'm like, let it explode.
Yeah.
Let's go out sideways if we're going to go,
I agree. So tell me about what a lot of people don't understand is risk and reward, right? Do you agree with me? If you don't risk anything, and it could be anything, a lot of people, when I say risk, they automatically think I mean money, right? Mm-hmm. But it's not even money because time is also money. Yep. And if you're not risking at least your time, which is equivalent to money, as you know, then you're never going to get out of the situation that you want to be out of.
Which are the two things that I negotiate most in a seller finance deal is I trade time for money.
Okay.
Right? Because the two most important things, just like you said, are time and money. Yeah, we want faith, family, fitness, health, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, the only two movers for people are time and money.
It's true, 100%.
So risk can come in a few different variations, right? Yeah. And I think, I kind of equate it to sport, right? You can't get a hit if you're not swinging the bat.
100%.
You got to swing the bat.
You got to swing.
You got to swing. And if you don't swing, you better lay down a bunt and hope you make it to first.
I agree with you. It's like what's shocking to me always is all these fucking people that make excuses. You know, that doesn't shock you?
I don't even like the word excuse because there's so much of that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know. Like even sometimes like in my own family, I'll feel like they're making an excuse and they're like, that's not an excuse. I'm like, that is a fucking excuse.
Yeah.
Stop bitching.
I agree with you.
Just go make the thing. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on out here anyway. But people do it. So just go do it.
Just go fucking do it.
Go fucking do something.
Just fucking do something. I agree with you. It's like, I think but do you think it's a generational thing? Do you think it's like in our generation, just people just fucking did shit and never complained? I don't know. Is it? You think that's what it is?
I think it's definitely, it's a different time.
Yeah.
That's why my girl is probably stronger than my sons in certain ways, right? Because I spent a lot of time with her making sure that she wasn't going to get fucked. The two boys, right? Like they're men, you got a little bit more of an edge to yourself. Like I can teach you some stuff without having to spend every waking moment with you. But with my daughter, we're going to make sure that you don't fuck around or get fucked around with.
I agree. Same with my daughter.
So,
same.
Yeah. So I think it's how you raise them, right? And I think you and I, are cut from the same cloth. So it's all about, just giving them responsibility, keeping them accountable, and showing them how to take risks. Like my son yesterday, literally in the kitchen, he's like, I'm going to be so much fucking farther ahead than you. I'm like, you little prick. Yeah. You're going to be so much farther ahead because I'm the dad.
Yeah.
I'm not your father. I'm your dad.
It's true. You know what I tell my boys? I tell my boys that the only man in your life that's ever going to want you to do better than him is me.
Yeah. You're the only real friend.
There's going to be no other man in your life that's ever going to want you to excel, right? More than himself. And that's only going to be your dad.
Yep.
But the other thing that, excuse is, my son had a baseball game. He's a tremendous baseball player. He's young. He's 11, but kid's like a fucking he's beast. He batted 1,000 yesterday, right? Shit. They lost, and he's not on the best team, right? Yeah. Which hurts him. But I told him you have to learn how to lose because you're always winning. Yeah. Right? Yeah. I'm not telling you to accept loss, but you have to learn. And so yesterday, let's talk about excuses. He made an error, okay? But he batted 1,000. And we're going to the car, and I'm like, dude, you made that error. It cost 2, runs to be scored, blah, blah, blah. And he goes to me, well, it's not just Dad. It's just, I can't keep carrying the team. I said, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, A, calm the fuck down. Yeah. B, don't make excuses.
Yeah. Go carry the team.
But own up to the fact that you contributed to the fucking loss.
Yeah.
It's not just them.
Stick him in 14, you.
Fuck yeah.
Stick him in 14. Let him play out.
100%. You've been listening to The Game of Loans, where real estate battles are fought and won. Make sure to fortify your defenses by subscribing. Cash flow is coming, and we'll be back next time to help you claim your throne. The war of wealth continues.